Alright, as always, these are 100% cotton t-shirts that have been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun in the washing machine until they're damp. I'm going to go ahead and turn them inside out. Oh, that one already is. And we'll just do one at a time as regular spirals. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and flip this over so that the back is facing up, and go ahead and start spiraling this. And I'm doing this because I'm doing this as a one-sided spiral. Hold on, I lost my folds here. I'm only dyeing one side. The other side will be in the muck, which means it just sits in a pan, and whatever dye goes through the back side is just what it sits in. Alright, I'll go ahead and touch this up, and this, and that one up. Since there's a fair amount of bulk there, I'll go ahead and pull that section up too. Start pulling that around. That's pretty thick, so we'll touch up those folds, and that, and that, and that. Now I want this to be pretty tight. I'm doing that because I don't have a lot of ice ready, and I need this to be as small as possible because of the lack of ice. Alright. I am going to try and get these to go through the center, but I'm going to check it on the back side. My concern isn't really on the front. These have been used before, so they tend to become more fragile each time they're used. This soda ash does not treat rubber bands with any kindness. Okay. I'm going to check this side because it's the side I'm concerned about as far as the center lines go. There we go. And you see why I'm starting with this. This is a much tighter, more formed, and this is not. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'll speed through this. Alright, both of those are ready, so off to dye. So both of these are going to be dyed with the same colors, just different patterns. Everything, there are 16 total dyes. There's a neutral family, or what I'm calling a neutral, which is like blacks and browns, tans, that kind of thing. A yellow-orange family that includes the reds, a green family that includes some teals, and then a blue family that includes some violets. So I'll go ahead and go through those, and like I said, there are 16 of these, and these are the orders that I'm going to use them for each way that I've decided to segment these out. So, Better Black, Daffodil, Chartreuse, and Cerulean Blue are all in one family. Gunmetal Gray, Orange Crush, Bright Green, and Brilliant Blue are in a second family. Rust Brown, Chinese Red, New Emerald Green, and Lilac are in a third family, and chamois, fuchsia red, Cayman Isle green, and grape are in the fourth family, and all of these dyes are from Dharma. Alright, let's get started with the dyes. Well, that's a boo-boo. Alright, I'll let that melt all the way through on both, and if it's not soaking through far enough, then I'll do a second round of ice just to make sure that it flushes through and it actually has something to sit in. It's been, man, 36 hours or more, so let's go ahead and wash these out. Alright, let's take a look. Here's one. And here's the other. I'll go throw these in the wash and then we'll take a final look. So here are the two results. I like this one better because the lines are tighter. This is a little sloppy here, but that's with the folding, not with the actual dyeing. So the difference between these two is incredibly subtle. I will tell you, this one is the one that had 8 colors along each side, and this is the one that was like a lattice where you had vertical and horizontal switched. This changes color as it goes into the spiral, as does this, but these seem to be nicer transitions than this. This seems harsh to me. This also has better flow along most of the color lines, and this isn't. It really is subtle, and there's no way to determine if everything was just purely color related or if it was due to how it was tied. It's probably a combination of the two because there's quite a bit more white up in the upper half or upper quadrant of this shirt than of the other shirt. I do know I like this one better. It just looks better. It is still different than what it would look like if you did the typical dies with just the pie shapes in 4 or 6 colors or 8 colors or whatever. So I might have to fiddle around with this design too a little bit more, see how it works out. Until next time, thanks for watching.